What's up, guys? So Kink has released 2025 BMX bikes, and I want to talk about some of the changes that we've seen in this line because there are just a few. Everyone always asks me, "Hey, what's going on with Kink? What's new with Kink?" A lot has been going on with Kink. Don't you watch our BMX? Don't you know the news? But as the bike nerd, I want to talk about some of the differences that I've noticed as I'm going through and reviewing the bikes this year. Okay, prices have come down quite a bit from the original MSRP that we saw on the 2023 lines. They also completely skipped 2024. Don't know what happened, but 2024, BMX has sucked for BMX companies the last few years. COVID, we had the craziest, silliest, most massive COVID boom, and then it just like dwindled out because we spent more money on bikes than we should have. We jacked up the prices. Now nobody's buying our overstock, and it's just been a crazy thing. I talked about it in this video here, but things have changed, and I think it was smart of Kink just to skip 2024, draw out their 2023 inventory, get that pushed out, and then redo for 2025. And what I've seen here is a little bit of simplification, but again, here, let me just show you some of the things I noticed. All right, prices, original MSRPs are quite a bit lower than what they were in 2023. They've dropped their prices now, sale price, and dropped it even more. But coming out right off the bat, the curb comes in at 329. The launch comes in at like 360, I think. Yeah, 369. Okay, and so prices are a little bit better. We're not going to attack Kink about their pricing like we did a couple years ago, but the other thing here is the Kink Gap. So in 2023, the Kink Gap was available in two colorways, okay? And then they had the Kink Gap XL and the Kink Gap Free Coaster. And the Kink Gap XL had its own set of colors, matte Aurora Black and gloss Desert Sand, whereas the normal Kink Gap was matte baked red and iridescent mocha, right? So they had essentially three lines off of the Kink Gap and 2, 4, 5 different colorways because the Kink Gap Free Coaster was a chrome. All right, so 5 different color options across the 3 Kink Gap versions and subversions. In 2025, they simplified that by offering 2 colorways in the Kink Gap, okay, chorizo white and the matte black. And the Kink Gap XL in 2025 are the exact same colors. So I'm not sure how much that really helped them with simplification because the difference between the XL and the normal one are the top tube size is 21 versus 20.25, and the handlebar size is 9.25 versus 9. So there's a little bit there, but in 2025 they completely got rid of the free coaster version. The Kink Gap Free Coaster used to be the most affordable free coaster BMX bike that you can buy as a complete. Now that that's gone, we're looking at the Kink Switch as the most affordable free coaster bike in Kink's lineup, right? So that's a fun fact. And then they also added an all-new complete called the Kink Downside, which I have not even looked at yet. So Kink Downside 20.75. It is one of our top-of-the-line bikes. We will see about that. Kink makes the bike responsive for street and plaza and park riding. So we've got a tall 9.25 standover height, responsive. All right, looks pretty cool. I like it. Kink Downside. God, that is a tall standover height. There's nothing responsive about a tall standover height like that. But full chromoly, good. Should be double wall rims. All right, interesting. Oh, it comes with 4 pegs. Dope. It's a free coaster. Dope. $750. But the Kink Downside, is that the Downside replaced the Kink Cloud then? Yeah, the Downside replaced the Kink Cloud. So they added the Downside, replaced the... Bro, why can't I talk today? What is going on? Okay, so anyway, that's one new thing. And then we have the all-new Williams. It's going to be the same bike with different colorways, okay? The Drifter got a little bit of an upgrade and same MSRP, so that's cool. But anyway, those are some of the big main changes from Kink's lineup. They got rid of the Kink Cloud, they added the Kink Drifter, they got rid of the Kink Gap Free Coaster, and they simplified their line a little bit. So if you're looking at a Kink bike, fill out the bike recommendation so I can find the perfect bike for you. One of these bikes might be perfect. They might not be though, but I'll find the right one for you. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.